Hello, everyone. I'm about to go for my rest, and so I thought, well, now's a good time to tell you, well, to talk with you about something that is like really necessary for sort of not necessarily recovery. It's very good for recovery, but not necessarily just for recovery, but just for like coping, and that is to get into a routine. Now, obviously, when we're first ill, everything just goes to pot, and we struggle. But when things sort of settle down and you've kind of got used to how your body is and that kind of thing, which obviously with ME it can take like 3 to 7 years to get a diagnosis. So it's like you need to get into a routine, you need to get used to things. And so what I try and do is so um, yeah, so the importance of getting into routine is so you have some kind of structure to your day, because so often we can just be like, and then that's it. But to have the thing of like, okay, so I know that I have a rest in the morning and a rest in the afternoon. So for me, I get up, do all like the morning stuff, so like wash my face, do my teeth, that kind of thing, and then we either go swimming and then I come back and I go straight back to bed, or I do readings, and that's like reading my Bible in the morning because that's like the best thing, best way to start the day, um, and then come back to bed. So basically, we have in our head that like Esther goes for a rest in the morning, and then after dinner as well. So I have two quite long rests, so like 2 to 3 hours, and that's not necessarily that I'm going to sleep or I'm going to be comfortable. It's just that my body needs that break, um, which particularly when I had ME, but now I'm kind of forcing it to do that because it's only when I'm lying down that I don't feel like I'm going to pass out. So there we go. So that's why. And then my thing is that after my rest, I have probably about half an hour where I'm pretty good, and so that's when I'll cook something or do some tidying or whatever it might be, depending on what my levels are. And then we have dinner, and then I go. I normally sort of stay up after dinner until about 2 o'clock, so you can see there. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Well, nearly three actually, um, but basically it's like okay. So then I go for my rest in the afternoon, and then I have a bit of time after my rest to do an activity, and then it's tea time, and then normally we're like in bed by half 8, 9, just because that's what my body is kind of needing at the moment. And then like we don't go to sleep, we stay up and read or watch something or whatever. So it's that thing of getting into that routine and sticking to it as much as you're able to. It will really help your body and just sort of coping with things. But also, like, we've recently been away for a little birthday holiday, which was so nice. But it was like, okay, we need to stick to my routine. So even though we were on holiday, I still went for my rest in the morning and in the afternoon, and it helped me be able to enjoy the time that I was up more than if I had to just pushed through. I hope that makes sense. It's very hot and I can't cope with the heat. So um, possibly I should watch this back and be like, huh? That's not helpful at all. But anyway, it's a thing of trying to get into routine. And obviously now I know that some of you've got commitments, like you've got children or whatever. But even with that, it's the thing of, well, if you can get them into routine, routine's really good for children anyway. Then at least it'll sort of be like, okay, so this is your downtime or whatever. But it, if you write a diary of like your pain levels and your knackeredness levels or whatever your symptoms are, that can be helpful as well, because then you can find out, oh, actually I'm a little bit better than in the evening or whatever. And it takes about 2 months to kind of figure out that, um, and then sort of start creating a routine. But routine definitely helps, and sticking to it is good because it will help your sort of management of your symptoms. Okay, I'm gonna go for my rest now. Bye.